Hey guys, this is Swantongirly here. I want to apologise for the lack of videos. I've been really busy just organising trips and outings and stuff for all the girls before we all split for uni and stuff and before results come out in a couple of weeks time. So I've been running about like a headless chicken. I haven't really got to watch much wrestling or do much, but I did get a few pickups, so I'm going to show you those. I did film and packaging, but it mucked up and it wouldn't show on video, so I'm just gonna have to do it without the unpackaging. But I ordered 3 Thai classics from Silvervision, and their Thai classic sale, you get, if you bought 3 or more, you got 10% off. So I decided to get 3 of the ones that I know are dearer, and they're only like $6.99 on Silvervision, so I decided to buy them just because of the fact they were cheaper on Silvervision than they were on Amazon and stuff. So I was actually a bit annoyed my package that they came in was teared at the back. So but everything was fine. This is the first one I got. The Fab 4 and One Night Only Thai Classics. As you can see, this normal Thai Classic 3-piece. And then the Fab 4 one is Jim Ross interviews 4 of the greatest superstars in World Wrestling Entertainment history. Interviews and revelations. The Undertaker talks about life in the dark side and of the support he receives from the creatures of the night. Shawn Michaels reveals why Bret Hitman Hart is his favourite guy in World Wrestling Entertainment and shows just what it takes to get to the top. Bret Hitman Hart blasts Shawn Michaels and talks about his struggles to bring the Hart family together. And the British Bulldog charts his journey from the north of England to Calgary and then to fame in World Wrestling Entertainment. So that's the Fab 4, those are interview ones, which sounds pretty good. And then One Night Only, there's the WWE European Championship match, British Bulldog versus Shawn Michaels, Bret Hitman Hart versus The Undertaker, Vader versus Owen Hart, Legion of Doom versus the Goodwins, the Godwins even, sorry, WWE Tag Team Championship, the Headbangers versus Los Boricos, Miguel and Savio, Dude Love versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who we all know is Triple H, the Patriot versus Flash Funk, and then Tiger Ali Singh versus Leif Cassidy. So that sounds like a very interesting one. That's one of the old ones, so I'm very into all the old WWF, WWE DVDs, all the ones that I never got to see because I wasn't born and I was too young. But this is the next one I got, In Your House 1 and 2. I was going to get some of the older ones, but I thought I might as well start 1, 2 and then build my way up. So got In Your House 1, Bam Bam Bigelow versus Tatanka, Kama versus The Undertaker, Psycho Sid versus Diesel, Bret Hart versus Jerry Lawler, Yokozuna and Owen Hart versus the Smoking Guns, Mabel versus Adam Bomb, Razor Ramon versus Jeff Jarrett and the Roadie, and Hakushi versus Bret Hart. And then In Your House 2 is also on this, it's the Tag Classic. Kama versus The Undertaker in a casket match, Bret Hart versus Jean-Pierre Lafitte, Psycho Sid versus Diesel in a lumberjack match, Yokozuna and Owen Hart versus Lex Luger and Davey Boy Smith, Jeff Jarrett versus Shawn Michaels, Bam Bam Bigelow versus Henry Godwin, Men on a Mission versus Razor Ramon and Savio Vega, and 1, 2, 3 Kid versus the Roadie. So I'm looking forward to those, and those are again just your normal this, and I got an insert with that one, but it's just like one of the games I'm guessing back then. And then the last one I got was In Your House 3 and 4. In Your House 3, WWE Championship, Intercontinental Championship and World Tag Team Championship match, Diesel and Shawn Michaels versus Yokozuna and Owen Hart, which I'm looking forward to. Yes, that sounds like a very good match. Bret the Hitman Hart versus Jean-Pierre Lafitte, Razor Ramon versus Dean Douglas, British Bulldog versus Bam Bam Bigelow, Psycho Sid versus Henry Godwin, Waylon Mercy versus Savio Vega, and then countdown to In Your House. I'm looking forward to see what that wee bit is. I don't understand what that wee bit is. In Your House 4, which is also in this one, WWE Championship match, Diesel versus British Bulldog, which I never heard of, so I'm really looking forward to that. Intercontinental Championship match, Dean Douglas versus Razor Ramon, Yokozuna versus Mabel, Marty Jannetty versus Goldust, Smoking Guns versus Razor Ramon and 1, 2, 3 Kid for the WWE or the World Tag Team Championship match, Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Fatu, and then another countdown to In Your House. So those were the 3 ones that I got in the sale. which I'm looking very much forward to looking forward to watching. And then I picked up some figures. I did also make a video for this, but it also was a bit dodgy, so I had to delete it, and then I'm going to do it in this one. These are all series 11 because they're just new in Smith, so I started collecting. Mum got me this one. This is Skip Sheffield, series 11. He is probably get the reflection of this again. He's just wearing his black ring attire with the Skip logo. Don't know where we can see it yet. There we go. Black armbands, black gloves, knee pads, boots. Then again, you can see the back. In this series you can get Seamus, Skip, Daniel, Eve and Big Show. Eve, there is only one per case, so she's going to be really tough to get over here. I don't know what it's going to be like over in England, but once it's one per case here, you don't ever get them again, so unfortunately I think I missed her, so I'm going to go on Amazon and keep track of her and see if I can get her there, because I really don't think she'll be coming back in my local store. So I got Skip, and then the second one I got was, I bought this for myself a couple of weeks ago as a treat. This is Daniel Bryan. He's got his red ring attire with his red boots, white wrist tape on each of his hands, and then he's got his lovely hair and his beard. And then once again, there's all the guys in the back. That's Daniel Bryan, series 11. So I picked him up because he was the last one left of Daniel Bryan, so I decided to pick him up. And then this is the last one I picked, and I absolutely adore this one. This is Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, series 11, Dual Impact. They have different names for each series, it's really confusing. Drew is wearing his red trunks with the Scottish symbol on his red knee pads and then his black boots, and he has his ponytail, you can just see it through the side. Cody is wearing his black with his one black glove. Yep, one black glove. He's got his nice new hairdo, and he's wearing his, you can just about see them, can't see in this. You won't be able to see them, but it's like grey, his grey shiny boots that he wears with his stashing gimmick. And this is the back. You can get Drew and Cody, Undertaker and Kane and the Usos. They've got all of them, so none of them are really rare, so I can just pick them up whatever time I want. But yes, series 11, Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. That's tight. So yes, those are the figures and DVDs I picked up. I actually wanted to talk about this because I've seen a lot of the UK Rampage guys on. John Blackbird's selling all this DVD collection. Robbie Rebel started selling things, because I can understand like that, because he bought stuff and then he doesn't really want it, so I don't mind that. This is not me selling anything. I am not going to sell any of my figures or my DVDs or stuff. I'll keep them. But I have come to a conclusion that I'm going to lay off the DVDs for a wee while, and I'm going to focus on completing the whole Mattel line. I know they keep bringing stuff out and out, but I'm going to go back. I've made a list and highlighted and stuff, and that's all the pages of all the figures I need to start completing all my series. So I'm going to start with series 1 and start completing it, and then move on to the Elite series 1, and then Double Pack series 1, then Flex Force, and then move on to series 2, and then the entrance grates and all the pay-per-views and stuff. I'm going to try really hard, because I was going to start trying to complete the Jax line, but it's been out so long, and because Jax have stopped doing WWE, you can't really find figures anywhere, and if you do, they're really dear. So unfortunately I can't really start completing the Jax line, but I am going to try really hard to start completing all my Mattel series. I probably will buy a few more DVDs, but just not loads, and not in a short amount of time. I'm going to focus on getting all my wrestling figures, because that's what I started off with. I didn't start off with DVDs, I started off by buying figures. So I'm a figure girl. Woo! So I'm going to do that. So wish me luck, guys. I've been looking around, and sort of it costs quite a lot. it's going to cost lots of money to complete this, but it's something I want to do, and I'm going to try my very best. It's a challenge, let's just say that. But yes, shout out to all my subscribers. I love you all. Thank you for subscribing. I'm over at 120 now, so I'm pretty happy. Shout out to the UK Rampage guys, who are pretty cool. Mr. Big Red, even though he's in flipping sunny Florida, and it's not even sunny here today. And just everyone. So I hope you are all having a nice day, and I hope you enjoy this video. I shall see you later. Bye.